Joining us now is Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, the aspirations of the Ukrainian people, that really does say it all. This is why they lost the election in part.
Yeah, why shouldn't the interests of the American people be the absolute #1 goal? I know it is for Donald Trump, which is why Joe Biden is trying to tie his hands. And Laura, listen, he's also asking, Biden is, for Congress to appropriate even more money to Ukraine beyond what he's sending him now. He wants billions more. That's in his end of the year funding request. It is totally ridiculous. It's time for him to admit that his Ukraine policy has been a total disaster. It's in complete shambles. And I tell you, Donald Trump cannot get to office fast enough. We need him now to bring peace to the region and to make sure America's interests are put first.
Well, the deal that Biden and company scotched at the beginning of this war, before the war started, that would have avoided the war, it looks like what they're going to end up with is worse than they would have gotten had they not done this at all. That's what it looks like, at least. It could change. But now Senator Zelensky has a magic solution to end the war. Watch.
If we want to stop the hot stage of the war, we should take under NATO umbrella the territory of Ukraine that we have under our control.
Your reaction, Senator?
No, absolutely not. They should not put any part of Ukraine in NATO. And listen, this administration is already risking World War III by greenlighting the use of American weapons into Russian territory. What will happen if Moscow responds by sending a weapon, a missile, you name it, into the territory of a NATO country? We'll all be at war. The idea that now we would expand NATO to include Ukraine is extremely dangerous. It is a recipe for constant conflict, including American soldiers, boots on the ground in Europe from now until forever. It is a disastrous idea. It's exactly the wrong thing to do. And listen, here's another point about the need to settle this conflict. What the Biden administration has been telling senators behind closed doors for literally 2 years now, Laura, is that there will have to be a negotiated peace. The Secretary of State was saying that 2 years ago. So out in public, they're saying war forever. Behind closed doors, they're saying, well, we're going to have to negotiate. They just don't want to make the hard choices to do it. And
you know what I love? You know what I love? As long as it takes. How many times did we hear that we will be sending billions to Ukraine, quote, for as long as it takes? You know what I said? For as long as Joe Biden is president. We have a new president. It's going to be a new set of rules. Senator, you've been great on this. Thank you very much.